school. At this moment, we still do not know how many. Our Trace Gallagher with some new information just coming into us. Trace?
Yeah, Shep, as we watch Nicolas Cruz being taken from the hospital now to the jail, we're getting some more reports about him. Apparently, he was a member of a former member, I should say, of the U.S. Army Junior Reserve, which is an officer's training program for young people. And fellow students apparently said over and over again that he was obsessed with guns, that he had numerous pictures of guns on his cell phone, and that he would show them to various students, and that he would say he would shoot guns because it gave him an exhilarating feeling. And a former teacher, or in fact a current teacher at the high school, tells the Miami Herald that Cruz apparently was told last year that he was not allowed to come back on campus with a backpack because apparently he had made some kind of threats against students. This is last year. Remember, police say he's a former student, so it's unclear exactly how he got back on campus this year and was able to conceal a weapon while he did so. But again, the superintendent was asked that very question, if in fact there was any kinds of threat or warning from this particular person, and the superintendent said he was unaware that he knew of any threats or warning associated with Nicolas Cruz. We should also point out that we have scoured his social media footprint. We've mentioned this before, but he was clearly obsessed with guns because he was attached and followed all types of gun groups, as well as resistance groups, the Syrian resistance and Iraqi fighters. And remember, we said earlier that he was actually involved in a chat room discussion, a YouTube chat room discussion online about the building of bombs. And as soon as police found that out, they, of course, put an alert out saying that the school now has to be checked for potential explosives. As far as we know, Shep, no explosives have been found so far. They are still going room to room, space to space, checking out the school. And, of course, none of the fatalities have been brought out of the school so far. Shep.
Trace Gallagher with that new information. Trace, thanks very much. We've been listening as witnesses describe what they've seen today.
I was sitting in class, the bottom floor of the freshman building, and all we heard was gunshots. We heard 15 rounds shoot the ceiling. We all dove to the left side where the windows were. Our teacher told us to get to the side closest to the door, so we all ran behind the desk. The shooter, the good thing the door was locked, the shooter shot through the door, poked in, shot a couple people next to me. I was sitting right behind a cabinet, and the bullet passed my ear, got a girl next to me. We couldn't help anybody in the time because we had to stay quiet. 911 wasn't working on my phone. Apparently the guy got out. There's dead bodies in the hallway. People were killed in the hallway. My sister was running. She was in the bathroom at the time, and she ran from him and got luckily into a room that she found open.
Man, the things that they have seen today. We're waiting for the Broward Sheriff's Office to come forward with more details about those who did not survive today. We know 14 people, according to the local authorities, were taken to area hospitals. We don't know their conditions. We know that the suspect was taken to Broward Health North, which is a hospital there in the northern part of the county, and has since been taken away from there and is being transported to a holding facility for processing. We have heard today from the superintendent of schools. Again, this is an enormous school district. They have 30,000 employees and 337 schools within this district, 270,000 students within the Broward School District, and the superintendent is Robert Runcie.